As we age, the world around us often becomes a little different. Our bodies change, our energy levels fluctuate, and our needs in terms of health, comfort, and safety become more pronounced. Reaching the age of 70 is a significant milestone in life, and it's important to take care of yourself and make thoughtful decisions about where you spend your time. While many places in the world are welcoming to people of all ages, there are certain types of places that people over 70 should consider avoiding. These places can be risky, uncomfortable, or just not ideal for those in their later years. In this video, we will talk about 5 types of places that you should avoid once you reach 70 and why it's important to be selective about your surroundings. 1. Crowded, noisy environments. As you get older, it's natural for your sensitivity to noise and crowds to increase. The hustle and bustle of crowded spaces can be overwhelming and exhausting. Whether it's a busy shopping mall, a loud concert, or a noisy festival, large groups of people and excessive noise can cause stress, make communication difficult, and even contribute to physical discomfort. For those with hearing problems, the loudness can be especially challenging. Additionally, crowded places often come with an increased risk of accidents. Bumping into others, tripping over obstacles, or getting jostled by the crowd can lead to falls or other injuries. If you're over 70, it's best to avoid overly crowded environments. Instead, opt for quieter, more peaceful spaces where you can comfortably socialize, shop, or enjoy your time without the sensory overload. Consider visiting smaller stores, quiet parks, or attending smaller, more intimate gatherings. 2. High-risk outdoor locations. While getting outside for fresh air and sunshine is important for seniors, certain outdoor locations can pose more risks than benefits. High-risk outdoor locations are areas that may have uneven terrain, steep hills, or little to no accessibility features, like ramps or handrails. Places like hiking trails that are difficult to navigate, beaches with slippery rocks, or remote parks with poor maintenance can increase the chances of falls, especially for seniors who may have balance or mobility issues. It's vital to choose outdoor locations that are safe and accessible. Look for parks or nature reserves with paved paths, benches for resting, and areas with proper lighting. Always check the terrain before heading to an outdoor location and prioritize places that offer safety features like railings and ramps. 3. Places with poor accessibility. As you get older, physical limitations such as reduced mobility, joint pain, or difficulty walking can make it challenging to navigate places that lack proper accessibility features. These places could be older buildings without elevators, public transportation without accommodations for wheelchairs or walkers, or shopping centers with inaccessible bathrooms or doorways. When you're over 70, accessibility should be a key factor in deciding where to go. Look for places with ramps, wide aisles, elevators, and other features designed to help those with mobility challenges. If you find yourself in a location with difficult access, don't hesitate to leave and find a more comfortable alternative. Prioritize places that are easy to get around in, and always be sure that there are options for you to sit or rest when needed. 4. Unstable or poorly maintained buildings. Some places, particularly older or poorly maintained buildings, can present hidden dangers that are not immediately obvious. Cracked floors, broken stairs, poor lighting, or poorly maintained infrastructure can create hazards for seniors, who are at a higher risk of falls and injuries. Climbing stairs without handrails or walking on uneven floors can lead to sprains, fractures, or even more severe injuries. Before heading to a building or venue, take the time to assess whether it seems well maintained. If you notice any signs of disrepair, such as broken elevators, poorly lit hallways, or uneven flooring, it might be wise to reconsider your visit. Always choose locations that prioritize safety and upkeep. This could be a modern building, a well-maintained shopping mall, or a newer venue that has been designed with the comfort and safety of seniors in mind. 5. Highly stressful or emotionally draining places. As we age, our emotional well-being becomes just as important as our physical health. Places that bring stress or negative emotions should be avoided to ensure a healthy, fulfilling life in your later years. These might include emotionally draining environments, such as high-pressure work situations, places that bring up past trauma, or stressful family gatherings. Similarly, staying in environments that are physically uncomfortable or emotionally taxing can take a toll on your overall well-being. When you reach the age of 70, it's important to prioritize your mental health. Surround yourself with people and places that bring you joy, calm, and comfort. Avoid locations that trigger anxiety, sadness, or anger. Focus on spending time in spaces that foster relaxation, creativity, and positive interactions. Whether it's a peaceful garden, a supportive community group, or just a quiet room in your home, it's crucial to choose places that contribute to a sense of peace and happiness in your life. 6. Overly commercialized tourist spots. Tourist traps, especially those that are heavily commercialized and overly crowded, can quickly become overwhelming, particularly for seniors. These locations often prioritize profit over comfort, leading to high prices, long lines, and limited access to relaxing spaces. Tourist spots like large theme parks, heavily marketed attractions, or overly packed vacation destinations may leave you feeling exhausted and frustrated, especially when mobility becomes a challenge. Instead of traditional tourist destinations, try seeking out lesser-known gems, smaller towns, scenic views, or quiet cultural experiences. Look for places that offer a more authentic, low-pressure environment that allows you to enjoy your time at a comfortable pace. 7. Overly complex or disorganized spaces. As you age, navigating confusing or overly complicated spaces can cause unnecessary stress. Whether it's an office building with confusing signage, a massive shopping center where you can't find what you need, or a city center without clear directions, overly complex locations can be tiring and frustrating. Misleading signage, constant construction, and overly convoluted layouts may increase your chances of getting lost or experiencing frustration. Seek places with clear, straightforward layouts and helpful staff. Locations that are easy to navigate and provide adequate assistance will ensure that your visits are not filled with unnecessary stress. Simple, organized spaces with clear signage can make a big difference in creating a more comfortable experience. 8. Places with limited healthcare access. Health should always be a priority, especially as you age. If you find yourself in a place where healthcare access is limited or far from reach, you may want to reconsider spending time there. Remote areas without easy access to hospitals, clinics, or emergency services can pose a significant risk. In case of an emergency or health issue, being far from proper medical care could be dangerous. It's best to choose locations where healthcare facilities are within reasonable distance. Be mindful of places like remote villages, isolated resorts, or rural areas where medical help may not be readily available. It's always wise to keep your health in mind when planning trips or outings. 9. Unhealthy or polluted environments. Breathing clean air and maintaining overall well-being are crucial as you age. Avoiding places that have high levels of pollution, poor air quality, or unhealthy environmental conditions is key to staying healthy. Busy, polluted cities, areas near industrial zones, or places with severe air pollution can negatively affect your respiratory system and general health. To protect your health, choose areas with fresh air, green spaces, and cleaner environments. Parks, coastal areas, or cities that focus on sustainability and environmental health are ideal for maintaining well-being and enjoying an active lifestyle. 10. Extremely hot or cold weather locations. Extreme weather can be tough for seniors, especially those with heart problems, arthritis, or other conditions. Extremely hot or cold climates can worsen these conditions, leading to dehydration, heatstroke, frostbite, or other health complications. Locations with extreme seasonal temperatures, such as desert regions or Arctic zones, may be too harsh to handle as you age. It's important to choose destinations that offer moderate temperatures and comfortable climates. Locations with temperate weather, such as coastal areas or regions with mild winters and cool summers, are ideal for those who want to stay active without the stress of extreme conditions. 11. Busy airports and transportation hubs. Airports, bus terminals, and other transportation hubs are often busy, noisy, and chaotic places to navigate, especially if you have physical limitations or are traveling alone. Long security lines, crowded waiting areas, and the rush to catch flights or buses can add unnecessary stress. There's also the risk of missing transportation, getting lost, or dealing with heavy luggage. For seniors, it's essential to plan ahead and choose more manageable options for travel. Look for smaller, less crowded airports, opt for travel during off-peak hours, or consider other modes of transportation that offer more comfort and ease. 12. Unfamiliar or unsafe neighborhoods. When visiting new areas, it's important to consider safety, especially as you age. Unfamiliar neighborhoods that have a reputation for being unsafe or lacking proper security can pose serious risks. Whether it's high crime rates, lack of proper lighting, or areas with frequent civil unrest, staying in these areas can put you in danger. Research the safety of the places you plan to visit or stay in. Stick to well-known, reputable areas that are known for their safety, cleanliness, and welcoming atmosphere. Avoid areas that seem unsafe, and consider staying in well-secured accommodations where help is easily accessible. 13. Highly competitive or high-pressure work environments. As you approach the age of 70, it's time to focus on your well-being and avoid high-pressure environments that can lead to stress, anxiety, and burnout. While some people may still enjoy the challenge of competitive workplaces, others may find it overwhelming. If you're thinking about returning to work, or engaging in volunteer positions, consider avoiding roles that demand long hours, constant deadlines, or high levels of competition. Instead, opt for roles or environments that allow you to contribute at your own pace without the pressure of competition. This could be volunteering for a cause you care about, working in a relaxed environment, or simply enjoying hobbies that bring you joy without the stress of performance. By recognizing which places to avoid, you can make thoughtful choices that support your health and happiness as you age. Aging doesn't mean giving up on enjoying life. It's about adjusting your lifestyle to suit your changing needs and being more mindful of where you spend your time. There are countless wonderful places to explore and enjoy, but making conscious decisions about the environments you engage with will help ensure a comfortable, fulfilling life after 70.